October in Perth is a time for local residents to vote in their local council. Today I'm talking to Greg Milner, who's running in the South Perth Council area. Greg, thanks for joining us.
Pleasure, thank you.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. You've been a successful lawyer, specialising in commercial property and aged care. What's now driven you to want to run for council?
Well, essentially I've been living in the area for over 12 years now. My wife and I have set down roots. We've got a beautiful 3-year-old daughter and just welcomed a baby boy into the world as well. Love the area. Great place to live, great place to raise a family. But what we've been finding lately is we've been a bit concerned about the spate of recent rate increases that council has imposed on its residents. And particularly at a time when property prices are falling, when CPI is flatlining, I felt that it was a bit over the top, and this year I thought I'd do something about it.
Okay. And if you were elected, tell us what your 3 highest priorities would be.
My top 3 priorities would be keeping rates low, would be representing the interests of the citizens of Moresby, and supporting seniors, families and small businesses.
Okay, so Moresby is the ward that you're running in. I hear that you've been doing some door knocking and talking to a few of the local residents. What's their feedback and concerns been?
That's right. It's been very interesting going around the suburbs of Como and Kensington, speaking to the local residents, hearing what they have to say. Rates has been a very, very big concern. But another thing that I've noticed, a lot of people have told me that I'm the first candidate they've ever had knock on their door and speak to them directly. So I'm sensing that a lot of people would like to know their councillor, would like to have a councillor that represents them and listens to them, and that's what I hope to achieve.
Okay, excellent. And are you a member of any political party?
No, not a member of any political party.
Voting. How do we vote? When do we vote? When do votes need to be in by?
Okay, so this is a postal election. Like most local council elections, the Australian Electoral Commission will have sent out the ballot papers to people either yesterday, today or certainly tomorrow. So they should be received by people in their mailboxes hopefully this week. If for whatever reason people find they haven't received it, it seems to have gone missing, they should get in touch with the Australian Electoral Commission or get in touch with me and I'll help them out in that respect. But the election itself is scheduled for the 21st of October, so that's when the count's going to be. So if people are going to vote by post, they're going to send it in, they'll need to send it in a couple of days before then, so it's got time to reach the Australian Electoral Commission.
People that are watching, one last message for them before they start ticking boxes.
Yes, certainly. My motivation for running for council was cost of living. A lot of people out there are doing it tough. The recent rate rises have made things difficult for them, but I also intend to listen to the community and hear what other concerns that they may have. I believe that if you're going to represent someone, you need to speak to them, you need to hear what they have to say, you need to know what they're thinking, and that's what I aim to do. So I'd love your support, and thank you for listening.
Greg, thanks for joining us. All the best with the whole campaign.
My pleasure, thank you.
If you've got any questions for Greg, you can get his details via me. And I just stuffed up at the end.